In the week, British Airways is bringing in still higher fuel surcharges. ITV News can reveal that the airline is flying virtually empty planes around the world. The planes are being moved to pick up cabin crew when there aren't enough of them at particular airports. Our business correspondent Mark Edo reports.
Don't bother to wave goodbye, because this British Airways plane could very well be empty. ITV News can reveal that BA is flying dozens of aeroplanes thousands of miles across the Atlantic without a single passenger on board. Environmentalists are disgusted.
British Airways keeps telling us that it's faced its responsibility on climate change, that it's doing something about the problem, yet it's flying these ghost flights and spewing out thousands of tonnes of greenhouse gas emissions. It's an absolute disgrace.
In the last week alone, ITV News has learnt of 7 British Airways passenger flights with no one on them. On the 4th of November, flight number BA179 flew across the Atlantic from Heathrow to New York, completely empty. Just 2 days later, flight BA176 flew back to Heathrow, but again the flight was empty. Yesterday, 2 empty planes left Heathrow. One was flight BA93 to Toronto, the second BA279 to Los Angeles. Today, another empty flight crossed the Atlantic, this time from Gatwick to Houston. And tomorrow, we can reveal that a scheduled British Airways flight from Los Angeles to Heathrow will fly, you've guessed it, with no passengers on board. Some of those flights burn more than 100 tonnes of fuel each. The news coming the day BA announced it was passing more of its fuel costs on to customers.
I think passengers who have booked in the lowest of seasons in mid-November, yet are still being hit for big fuel surcharges, are going to be appalled that an airline the size and scale of British Airways simply doesn't have enough cabin crew on the right days.
The airline admits it's having problems rostering its 15,000-strong cabin crew. British Airways have tonight issued this statement. They said, "On very rare occasions recently, we've experienced a temporary unavailability of cabin crew to work on certain flights. It has been necessary to fly aircraft with only pilots and cargo on board to minimize disruption to customers." But those ghost flights may yet come back to haunt British Airways. Mark Edo, ITV News.